Yeah, the little red lights on. I think it's going everywhere. I got a green check mark everywhere.
It's red, and I see numbers moving.
Oh, that's good then.
So, I guess it says live 012, 013, 014. We're good.
That means it's live, I guess.
But yeah, we got some sad news this morning. Amazon will be remaking Rivendell for a modern day audience for season 2 of Rings of Power. Yay! I wish I had the yay and the clap.
Well, you knew that. You knew they were going to do it. I mean, it was given after they spent, $1 billion or whatever on it.
I'm remaking Rivendell. Oh my God, my brain just broke. I can't. There's no more. I have no more to give. It's dried up, saturated. No more brain.
Tears are lost in the rain.
I'm a dried up husk. I'm just a husk now. Although, okay, at this point, and I've said it before, now I really mean it. I am almost impressed at how far they are going to screw things up for, not Tolkien. I just, how the hell are they going to redo Rivendell? What are they going to do? Have them all in like loincloths? And I mean, what can you possibly do to change it? Have it on a beach? I mean, what are they going to do with Rivendell?
I imagine they'll have a female in charge of it.
They'll just call it not Rivendell.
Oh my God. Yeah. They'll have Elrond's wife there saying, okay, sit down, Elrond, and just sit down and look pretty. Just, here's your crown. You go over there with our children. I'm going to take care of it. I'm going to meet Galadriel. And we're going to talk. And we're going to figure this shit out. Because you men have just screwed it up. It's the time of the woman.
And Deese is going to be over there sanding wood for the houses.
Oh, Deese is going to be like, honey child, y'all all sit down. I'll kick all y'all's asses. I'm here. Deese is here. No reason to fear. Come on, elven babies. Come on, honeys. Let's get this together.
Give it to me raw.
Give it to me raw and wriggling.
Go sit down and pee.
You're doing it wrong.
Wow.
You all are doing it wrong. Let Deesa see you lift up your skirts and you squat in the leaves. Isn't it nice? And it's freeing. And it feels so good. And you can tap into those feminine sides. Because I know you elves got some feminine sides. I've seen you. Yeah, I've seen you, Elrond, over there looking at my husband. I know it. I cannot, y'all. I cannot.
And on that note.
Dang old dog.
Oh my God, I'm on a dragon, y'all! I'm on a dragon! Suck it, Targaryens!
This video is not intended for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe.
Greetings, one and all, and welcome to the Weekend Review here on Mornings of Mischief with the Queen of Avalon 19, the Lady Arwyn Avalon, the Rooster Dave Bob, and of course your host Stone Loki. Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys have had a great week this week. It's Friday. Yeah. And right off the bat, grumpy old Marine Bet sends in a $10 super chat and says, new rules of Rivendell. Dull. Mind you. 1, you all squat to pee. 2, women start and fight all wars.
Yep.
And they win.
Men are dumb. Yeah, they win all wars too. Yes, men are dumb. Scissoring only. Disco, disco, disco. Modern. And you are a Yahtzee. Thank you, Dean, for your $10 Rumble rant this morning.
And no men shall be allowed to have sharp objects unless otherwise approved by said women.
Then men better be in the kitchen with them sharp objects.
Better be cooking Jesus some good food.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Or out in the forest cutting them trees.
Cutting them trees. Just don't pee on the tree before you cut it. You got to squat.
Mark says Loki is an imposter. He didn't yell our names. No, I did not yell our names. I'm trying to keep my voice in check for the rest of the show. So I have a voice today.
He's trying to keep his voice in check because he's got something coming up.
Yes.
2 weeks. 2 weeks from today.
So you need your voice. You need your voice for vows and good things.
Yeah.
And,
He's got to talk a little bit. He can't just raise his hand.
He's not going to sign language through the ceremony. I mean, he wants to actually speak.
And if I did, it'd be like prison sign, which is different than actual sign language. So
that'll go over well, I'm sure. God.
Good morning, y'all.
Oh, good morning, y'all. Good morning.
But yes, the news came out rather abruptly that Rivendell will be modernized for modern day audience.
God. Amazon,
wonder if
fuck
they're gonna
off.
have taxis on every street corner and
elephant taxis.
Yeah,
like the little pagoda things, or not pagoda, but rickshaw. It's gonna be some form of that.
Tamed Balrogs in the backyard.
Fluffy
and Poochie.
Did you not see the moonlight sign lit on my cab? No, it's moonlight. Elves don't drive in moonlight. Yes.
They'll go a little ways and stop and pontificate.
The moon runes. Did you not see the moon runes on my cab?
The moon runes. Good one.
Oh my God. I'm dead. They are going to frou-frou it up and pooch it. I just know it. And, I'll be there watching it. But, I watch it now to laugh. I actually enjoy it because I know how just tanked it's going to be. It's not Tolkien, so I can watch it and I can laugh and I can not get butthurt about it because it's not Tolkien. They're making no effort to even make it remotely like Tolkien, so I don't care.
Well, we can crucify it.
Mm-hmm. I'll have my popcorn ready and I'll get to hear, Arlena whine and fuss and Arwyn, I can't believe you're making me watch this shit. It will be fun. Looking forward to it.
Larry says, Dave Bob, I said, boy, good morning.
Oh, well, good morning, Larry.
Morning, Larry.
Morning. There will be a
In
Starbucks.
In life, I was named Bob. I was a robot that talked kind of like Slim Pickens, but I grew up to a rooster.
Oh, shit. I will be. Give me just a second.
Okay.
We'll do this live. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I like that. A Starbucks on every corner.
Yeah.
Oh, God. The pumpkin spice will flow in every vein.
Balrogs will be pulling their owners down the street, chasing each other.
Well, the Balrogs will be misunderstood. See, they'll have to. It'll somehow be the elves' fault, but just the dude elves. The chick elves will be like, yeah, Y'all enslaved the Balrogs. Y'all hurt the Balrogs. We need to understand, and we need to come to a resolution to live in peace with the Balrogs.
Yeah, because y'all did it because y'all was digging in their rocks.
Yeah, yep. See, y'all dug too greedily and too deep. Well, that wasn't us. That was the dwarves. I don't care if y'all are male. Y'all are one and the same. All you males. It's all y'all's fault. Just mark my words, and then the Balrogs will, kick the males out and come into Rivendell and live in peace and harmony with Disa and Galadriel.
Guy Ladriel.
Dave Bob, I need
with her legs spread. Oh, look, there I am.
I need your address, bro. So send me your address. This is old Bob from the Black Hole. We found a bunch of these the other day, and I was like, nice. Oh my God, I got to get one for Dave Bob.
Nice. I love it.
I started off as Robbie the Robot, then I went over to old Bob, and then finally settled on the Rooster.
Mahogany Jaws with $5 super chat. Good morning, my friend. He says, morning, y'all. Sunday is October, and Arwyn. The whole month's Arwyn.
Nice. Do I get my own flag? Can I get a flag with a fan on it? With maybe a bottle of wine and a kitten in the corner?
Something? We'll just call it Arwini.
Arwini.
I get here and Arwyn is yelling at Mem. What the fuck happened?
Tickle Trunk, I am fed up with the fuckery of people this morning. I really am. Everything they want to do, everything they want to change, because we got to soften it for today's generation. How the hell did any of us survive some of this stuff? The stuff that they want to change. How did we make it? How did we do it?
They say that's what's wrong with us, is that we saw shit like that.
Because some of us have a grip on reality. And yeah, I'm including myself in that too, even though, squirrels and stuff, and my reality is a little different from everyone else's. Still, I'm reading some of this stuff and I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. I can't. My brain's going to explode. It's going to explode. I heard about that, Mac. I heard about that. That's what spawned the stream on Sugar and Spice, was Mac's stream right there. And I was like, what? Yeah, I got an earful. Oh my God, y'all.
Halloween is upon us. Am I going to have to change my intro for October? I guess I am. It'll end with a flag with a little fan on it.
I'm serious. If everyone else and their brother can have a flag, why the fuck can't I have my own flag?
Yeah.
You can. I've got a flag. I've got a flag with the damn dragon on it.
See? So we need our flags, y'all. It's everybody get your own flag. Let's do it.
My flag's just going to be black because I'm mourning everything that's came that is being destroyed. Big black piece of cloth.
I could see it. Oh my God.
Mr. Tickle Trunk with a $5 Canadian super chat says, we went from don't hate your kids, which is good, all the way down to let your kids tell you how you should talk to them. That's the problem.
Yeah. And I'll go even a step further, is let us tell you what your kids need to tell you. We decide what you should know about your children.
You just need to realize that discipline and punishment are two different things.
Mm-hmm.
When your grandmother tells you, go out back there and you bring me back a switch, and she's like, it better not be some little ass twig either. You bring me back a branch, boy.
Bring back a baseball club.
That. And they had to approve. Now, I never got the switch. I always got the sandal, the thin sandal that I swear my mother could have worn at her hip and brandished that thing like a weapon.
My mom
knew how to wield that sandal.
My dad,
there's still some women that can do
that.
There are still some women that can handle that sandal. Just ask Culture Casino.
It's like, and see, my daddy never spanked me. My mom spanked me. I'm sure he spanked the boys, but And I only got 3 spankings in my life, but I can honestly say, even at those young, tender ages, I deserved every one I got. Because if my kids had pulled the shit that I did, and I wasn't trying to be bad, I was doing things like mama told me 3 times, to stay in the yard, not to go down the street and cross the road. Well, what did my ass do? Went down 2 streets and crossed the road.
Hell, I got
yeah.
3 every time.
I was a good
I
kid.
got one at school, then I got one at home from my mom, and then when my dad got home, I got whooped.
Yeah.
And Paula, yes, of course I will. You tell me which one you want me to send you, the silver one, the green one, the one with the wings, the red one, the fire one, whatever one you want. I will, of course, I'll send it to you. And I would be honored if you made me a picture symbol out of the diamond dot. Those are so beautiful. Thank you so very much.
They are gorgeous. They are I'm looking at my Harley right now. I can't wait till the sun kind of shines in and it lights it up. Oh, it's just beautiful.
You a Harley girl?
Mm-hmm. Harley
in a Harley world?
In a Harley world. Yeah, I like Harley. She's
marketing
tweaked, she's cool.
What?
I said she's tweaked, but she's cool. I like her.
She's crazy as a bed bug.
Yes, she is.
Mr. J.
Mr. J.
Marketing Jaws with the $5 super chat. Of course, kids need discipline, especially the hundreds of teens going on a looting spree in Philly.
Yeah.
That no one wants to talk about and no one wants to cover and no one wants to deal with.
Talk about it because that would offend people. Yep, just like the millions and millions of people that have crossed the border in the last few years.
I have thoughts.
Carlos Estrada with a $2 super chat. Her mom was the chancellor. All feel her wrath.
Definitely that sandal's wrath. Ooh.
Thank you, Carlos.
But I earned every one of those, so I understood. I hold no ill will. I do not sit there and go, Mama struck me on the ass when I was a kid because I disobeyed her. No, she should have. She should have. I should have gotten more spankings. But, I was a good kid. I just was kind of absent-minded and, didn't think about, oh, okay, Mama said don't go down the street and cross the road, so I'll go down 2 streets and cross the road. I mean, technically, I'm, not doing what she said, but no, didn't work that way. My logic didn't make sense.
I did the same thing. Don't cross the street. Okay, well, then I'm down by the road. That's not the street.
Right?
That's the road.
Not the street. The road.
What you do is you stay on one side all the way down, and then you keep going. Eventually, you'll get where you're going. I mean, just keep turning right, and then turn left at the next stoplight.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Lord Thoth. Oh my.
Well, I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth.
It's called protesting. Yeah. When they go to car
it's mostly
parks
peaceful
and organize and tell everybody exactly where they're going to be protesting and to take all their license plates off their cars. Yeah, that's
and wear a mask.
Oh my God, Chris! You know my safe word. I said it on one of our streams. I think it's Leviosa. No, Leviosa. That's what you got to say that way. Leviosa. That's my safe word.
Oh my God.
I ain't got no safe word.
Dave Bob is just hardcore. Safe words are for pussies. I don't need no stinking safe word. Oh my God. I need more tea. I'm in a mood, y'all. I'm in a mood. It's been a hell of a week. I'm not kidding. There's no more brain cells left. I have no more filter. I give no more shits.
She ran out of wine.
Yeah, the wine is dried up. I'm just like, oh my God.
The box is empty.
The box is empty.
It is dry as a bone. So I'm like, yep.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not true. I have 2 unopened bottles of wine that I'll probably crack open tonight. Because, yeah, I'm going to do that.
There was an unfortunate smelting accident.
Yeah, imagine going into an Apple store and getting hundreds of iPhones and then finding out that, guess what? None of them work now.
They
All
were
I had to do was turn it off.
dumbasses.
Well, intelligence and looting are, not synonymous with each other.
No, they're not. They're not. And then who was it? One guy, was it an officer or a manager in a store, in a building, actually got killed because that bullshit was going on, and he had a weapon, and he was out there trying to protect the merchandise, protect his employees, and there was an altercation, and he actually ended up getting shot and killed.
Well, there was one at
Unbelievable.
I think a Walmart. There was an older gentleman, one of the greeters. He was killed by one of them, because he just tried to stand up, not let him out. The guy ended up, I'm not real sure how he killed him. I think he just pushed him and he fell down and hit his head, but still,
Oh, my God.
And
And
it
yet-
happened. It can happen a lot closer than you think. Let's shout out to Pops, my good friend that does Talk Hard on Tuesdays. They just had something like that happen to them. God bless
Okay,
you.
that's where I saw it. Yep, I saw it on Pops.
God bless
Yeah.
him and his family.
Yes. I was horrified when I read that. I'm like, my God, when you have the inmates running the asylum, and yet the people who are trying to protect other people and, merchandise and just protect their stores, they're the ones who get blamed because they shouldn't have fought back.
Yeah.
Or they should have just let it happen. It's like, are you kidding me? Upside down world, y'all.
And everybody's wondering why all the chains and all the restaurants and all the chain stores are leaving the big democratic cities. It's because they can't afford to stay there. They can't afford to just give away everything. I mean, if you steal less than $990 in California, that's perfectly okay. It's not even a crime.
I don't know. I'm simple-minded when it comes to ideology. There are some things that are black and white. Most things are shades of gray. Okay, fine. We work with nuance. We work with our brains. We work with, judgment and mercy and logic. And we work with all that. But when you're telling people to just sit back and do nothing, and if you try and do something, you're in the wrong when you're the one being violated, the criminals are the ones who are, oh, well, we just have to turn a blind eye because they're this and they're that. Bullshit. It is crazy the way logic has flipped on its head and reality is la la land. And then if you call that out, well, you must be a NIST and you must be an OB and you must be a Yahtzee and no, I'm a sane fucking human being is what I am. I am rational, which coming from me is a big thing, but I get it. Why the hell can't you people get it? Y'all are the ones in power. Y'all are the ones with all the schooling. Y'all are supposed to be the ones making law and enforcing law and seeing it come into fruition. But you fuckers are up there sitting on your asses going, oh no, they can steal whatever they want and you're the wrong for protecting yourself. Mind blown. I do not get it. I won't ever understand it. And I don't think I'm talking out my ass. I think most people are like, yeah. But these idiots that are running everything are just clueless.
Yeah. Well, the politicians are the ones that are mostly to blame in those bigger cities. I mean, it's like in New York now, they won't even hold anybody. I mean, they if you murder someone, you can be out that afternoon on bail. I mean, it's that simple. And a lot of times you don't even have to post bail because that's a hardship on him.
Oh my God. Okay. And riddle me this, Batman. Riddle me this. We're going to declare These states were sanctuary states. Come on in. All of y'all come on in. Kumbaya. Come on. If you're an illegal, that's okay. We consider you an undocumented worker. We'll find you a job. We'll house you. We'll put you up until you get on your feet. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? Some of those people actually took them up on that. And now it's boo hoo hoo hoo. We can't afford to keep them. So we're going to ship them off to other places. We're going to cause problems in border states. But guess what? Y'all are just going to have to clean it up because we don't know what to do. Well, assholes, don't open your mouth and say flood into the country in the first place.
Well, they're directing them. So this is fact. By all means, anybody can look this up. The Clinton Foundation has directories set up with people working for them that tell them exactly what they need to do to get into the country. This is what you need to do. This is what you need to declare when you get there. They have people out on the road as they are migrating in towards America. They have people in Mexico. They have people in Guatemala. They have people in Venezuela. They have setups set up to where they just tell them this is what you need to do. You just need to get there, and we'll take care of everything after that.
And then they act shocked as hell when people actually do that.
Or dumb.
Yeah.
They act dumb. They act like we have no idea.
Handle it anymore. We didn't know this many people would be here. And I'm sorry, but we have to get them out of our state. It's like, oh my God. Even when my kids were little, if I had said to them, here, if you want the cookies, just go in and get the cookies. Here's what you do. You put your little hand in the jar. You grab as many cookies as you want. You pull them out and you stuff your little face. And then they did it and get sick. And I'm boohooing about it. What the fuck does that, y'all?
I love it up in New York. They're spending billions housing them in hotels, and they're, just acting like, oh, we can't afford this now.
Yes. What did they think would happen? Our money is not infinite. We're sending millions to Ukraine. We've got vets on the street. We've got vets with psychological problems. We've got homeless over here shitting everywhere, drug addicted, being given free fucking clean needles. Here you go to support your habit. Why don't we take some of that money and try and support our people, get them off the streets, get them the help that they need, get vets where they need to go. They served this country. Help them out. But no, we're funding money to support illegals. None of this undocumented worker bullshit, y'all. Come on, it is what it is.
They call them illegals. They call them refugees now. Refugees.
You invited them into the country, and they're refugees. But we can't even support our own people. I'm just, I sound like one of those old persons that back in my day, blah 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 blah. Well, I get it now. I get it why older people are like, what the fuck? Because it doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry, Loki. I'll shut up. You can read some of these now. It's just
no.
Sorry, I'm on fire this morning.
Do not apologize. That is what you guys are here for. It makes great conversation and great listening. So
I just don't get it.
Never apologize for that.
And it's not making them look good like they think it is. It's not. And I think more people, like I forget who it was, somebody said the other day that people were finally waking up. I think people have been awake this whole time, but people are afraid to speak out. They're afraid to say, y'all need to get out. Y'all need to stop this. Y'all, you people in Washington, you need to go. They're afraid because if you do, you're hit with labels, you're canceled, you're this, you're that. It's insane. But I do think more people are starting to feel a little more comfortable to say, I don't think this is not right. God.
Thanks, Cookie.
Good, Mark. I'm good. I'm just, I don't get it. I do not.
She's hot under the collar.
I am. I am because they want to change everything. But most importantly, it all starts with the language. When the language starts to change and one group has power over that language, that's where everything, it's just like a trickle down at that point.
Well, that's why big, large democratic cities are dying. I mean, they're hemorrhaging people. I mean, the whole state of California, people are moving out of that as fast as they can get out of there, if they can get out of there.
Yeah. And I don't blame them. Yeah, they don't care. And those that are sold out and so far up the politicians' asses they can actually see out of their eyes, they're just all right there lock in step. And it's all agenda driven. It's all activist driven. You know, Spawn said to me, I don't know why you watch that activist stuff. You just get upset. I said, you want to know why I watch it? Because I want to be informed. I want to know where the hell this is coming from, what they're saying, and what they're doing, because that's where it all stems from. And it's just crazy land, y'all. It's crazy land. There's clown music playing all over this country. Shit, there's clown music playing all over the world. On big ass loudspeakers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's true. One of these days, I fully expect to put on a pair of sunglasses, look at a billboard to see obey or sleep, you know, on there. I really do. It's like, fuck, they live. They live. I'm Roddy Piper, y'all. They live. I mean, God.
Well, and they wonder why all the fast food restaurants and everything are doing everything they can to be understaffed. You know, what they're trying to do is to get it to where there is actually nobody at the store but a few people in the back cooking the food. Everything else is self-service, you know?
Yeah.
Going to McDonald's, self-service. Going here, self-service.
Yeah. And Apollomies, you're right. I've heard stories about that. And it's
happening
like,
in New York. Yeah, it happened in New York.
Let's put these, and most of them are
Korean
men.
War
Most of these
veteran.
illegals are men. They're men, single men, or not single, but I mean, you know, like one man. Most of them are, you know, that I've seen.
An old white man.
Military age.
Yeah. Yes,
old
that's
white
it.
man or an old black man or an old whatever. It doesn't matter. They serve their country faithfully, and you're supposed to take care of them.
Well, I mean, most of the people coming in are men.
Oh,
and they're
ridiculous.
Being moved in to homes of some of our most vulnerable. When you're in a nursing home, it's not like, oh, okay, well, you're fit health. You just kind of need to be around. No, most of these people in nursing homes need full-time care. That's why they're there. They're some of our most vulnerable citizens. And we're favoring the illegals for our elderly and making the elderly have to deal with it, making the elderly find another place, making the elderly put up with this bullshit. Are you kidding me?
Well,
on what planet does that make sense?
The elderly, I'll tell you exactly how this makes sense to them. The elderly aren't putting anything in. They're only taking stuff out. They can tax the shit out of illegals.
Yeah, but they spent their entire life paying in and building this country.
Yeah,
and that's over now. Just look at I don't want to go too much into it, but look at the elderly issue going on right now in the UK. They're a drain. They look at them as a drain on their society now. There is nothing left for them to contribute. So we're going to put out the least amount possible of effort to help them so that we can get money from other people, because we're paying out all this money to people that don't want to work, don't want to do anything, don't have a job, and they want more money. They don't want less money. More money they get, the better. So
where the hell is the humanity behind any of this?
And I dare anyone to bring up the stuff going on in Ukraine, because that they're getting almost all that money back. They're getting almost all that money back. All that money is going back into
the pockets of the politicians.
Yes. So
it just, I do not understand any of it. And I've decided I'm not going to be quiet about it either. Fuck that. I don't care what people call me. Call me what you want.
Yeah.
I know who I am. I don't need you to validate me and to tell me what I need to think and to, you know, correct all the information that I read. I will, if I read something wrong, I will keep digging. I will correct it my damn self. I don't trust the government to give me a stick of gum, more or less information on what I need to know.
And those Abram tanks that just got over there, you've paid for them twice. if
Yep.
not 3 times by now.
Oh
You
my
paid
God.
for
Did
them
y'all
to
see
be
that
made
meme?
with your taxes, and you paid for them to get sent over there, and you paid for them because we gave them the money that they're using to buy them.
Yep. You get $1 billion, and you get $1 billion, and you get $1 billion.
Did y'all see the meme of the Abrams tanks
No.
being driven up on? I don't even know if I could find it. It's
Oh, is it the one with Stacey Abrams?
I watched that thing like 5 times and laughed because she's in this little dainty pose and she's wearing her little suit and she's smiling. She looks so professional. They slapped her on that tank and it's driving it up on that truck bed. Yeah, Arlena, I full spice this morning. The anger is flowing like wine. I feel it. Bullshittery, y'all. It is all just bullshittery. I can't. I
Yep.
just can't. It's insanity.
We send them Abrams tanks, Patriot missile batteries, artillery
Paying for all that
batteries.
twice. Yeah. Everything that's going over there, you're paying for that twice. You paid for it to be built for us. And now we are giving it away, but we're not giving it away. We are selling it to them and it's being paid for the money we've given them.
Yeah.
I am not beyond helping a country in need. I get that. That's fine. That's humanitarian. But when your own country is going to shit and you really could use that money to help out your citizens, and I'm talking dire things here, and you don't, that's like let them eat cake moment. Y'all can take care of yourselves, but we're going to help these people over here because for some reason it makes us look politically wonderful in the eyes of the elite, in the eyes of the communists, in the eyes of whatever their reason is. It's just insane.
Snowdog with a $2 super chat. Good morning, my friend. He says, "Go and talk and roll. Ready for some weekend."
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Get some.
The wine will be flowing tonight, Snow. It will be flowing. God. Welcome to our world, y'all.
When is enough enough?
Welcome to
I don't know. And Loki, that's what scares me because this is my concern. And I've thought about this actually since Trump was still in office. I am concerned that if he runs and it could happen even during the running, he wouldn't even have to get elected. I'm afraid someone is going to take a pot shot at him. Whether or not they succeed, I think it will take something like that. And I do not think, though, the outcome will be good. I think both sides at that point will be at constant war. I think you talk about things getting physical. I just have this creepy feeling in my gut that something like that is going to happen. And then this country will be split into worse than it is now. I really do. And I'm dreading that. I do not want that. It will be another civil war. I don't think anyone will be seceding, but I think definitely ideologically, it's a civil war already.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. I mean, right now, you have such polar opposite views that, I mean, it's like there's no common ground anymore.
I think it'll get physical. I think it'll be the point with, oh, you're on this side of the fence, I'm going to punch you. Oh, you're on this side of the fence, yeah, I'm going to slap you. I think it will become violent, very, very violent with your typical average citizen. God, I don't want that for this country.
No,
I really do not.
Nobody does.
But it's going to get worse before it gets better. It usually does.
I don't know. I think the elites are pushing for it.
They may be so they can point fingers, but see, their timing has to be right. They're timing.
They're trying their very best. The elite, the upper percentages, they're trying their very best to depopulate this planet. They want to just decimate the population.
A lot of them have been taught that. So 20 years ago, when I started working on my my psychology degree, I had to take a environmental science class. I had to. It was a requisite, something I had to do. The entire class is pretty much about, well, you know what? The only way to save the environment is to depopulate the planet. And that's what our final was on, was you have to write a paper describing how you're going to depopulate the planet so that we save the environment.
God.
That's what my final paper was on, was this is what, and I didn't want to write it.
And they're
And
wondering.
I sat down with my dad and I talked to him and I said, look, I really don't want to write this paper, but I also don't want to fail this class. This is half my grade. He said, look, you're just going to have to grit your teeth and get through it and write this stupid paper. He goes, just because you write it doesn't mean you believe anything in it. You're just doing what getting through this class. And once you're through the class, you can burn that shit and do whatever you want to. Just get through the class so you can get your degree.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what they are teaching these kids. And they've been doing it for 20 years.
Yep. Well, they've been doing it longer than that. It's been going on for forever. I mean, really, since probably the 80s is when all this stuff really started. And you wonder why, you have such total liberal views from anybody coming out of college anymore. It's because that's all they're taught. I mean, from the time they get in there till the time they leave, they are indoctrinated.
You're going to worship the earth so much that you're willing to depopulate your own species to honor it. What happened to conservation? The sanity of conservation. What the hell happened to that? You can't even be a conservationist. It's not enough to them. It's not enough. You have to be, how dare you, of Greta mentality to be taken seriously. And it's like, look, I could care about the earth and properly resource it, but still, honor it. I don't have to, kill all the cows because cow farts are bad, or stop eating beef because you psychos have made up your own list of what's appropriate and what isn't.
One large volcanic eruption puts out more so-called greenhouse gases than humans are ever going to put out. I mean, just one very large volcanic eruption. They don't, they can put all their little facts and figures, which they actually don't have, because what they're doing, they're fudging everything, just so it supports their view. I don't give a crap what they said. Global warming's a myth.
It's just like, God. And how many years have we had? 12 years? How many years
back in the 70s? It was going to be an ice age, and then it was going to be,
So when I was in grade school, I did something crazy. I got people to take 100 of these trees. I can't remember what the hell kind of trees they were, but it was this, get more trees, green thing that I was in grade school. And the last 30 of them, I got the school I was going to take them and plant them and put them. They went around the school. You go by that school and see all these damn trees that go through the L of the corner that the school is on.
Mm-hmm.
But we were being told then, when I was in grade school, that unless we do this, the world's going to burn up. That was 36 years ago. So almost 40 years ago. We're getting told as children, it was Arbor Day. Thank you. It was Tree Day. Yeah, Arbor Day. Thank you, Mark.
Okay.
I had so much time to get rid of these 100 trees and get people to plant them before Arbor Day. But we were being told then the planet's going to burn up and there's going to be nothing left unless we have more trees. So get out and plant these trees.
Mm-hmm.
Almost 40 years ago. And still, we only have so much time left. So make sure you do this.
That's the part that gets me. It's not, I don't have a problem with having an Earth Day to bring awareness to how shit works and, honor your earth and get out and touch grass and, hug a tree. I don't have, that's fine. have an Earth Day, provide awareness the way you want to provide it. Okay. Not in the, oh my God, we're all going to die way, but in the common sense way. Teach kids about the earth, teach kids about being responsible, don't litter, don't just go around cutting shit down, teach about conservation. But they don't do that anymore. They don't do that. It's all this, oh my God, if we don't do this, we're going to be dead in 12 years. So yeah, give up meat, give up this, give up your cars, give up all this, let's depopulate. It's just, what the hell happened to balance, to common sense, to, it's always one extreme or the other.
The beef thing is because they think that men and testosterone and meat all go the same route. That's why they want us to eat bugs. That's why there's been the huge push with the bugs. Eat the bugs, not the beef.
Well, that
because
Bill
they believe
Gates
the testosterone.
Bill Gates has his meat growing factories now. He wants to grow the meat in a lab or in a factory.
Lab meat. And I like steak. There's a whole hell of a lot of women out there that like meat. We like our beef, we like our pork, we like our chicken.
Arwyn likes meat.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Meat and potatoes kind of girl. But it's like, come on, y'all. Cow farts? Really? That's going to be your driving forces. Cow farts cause global warming, cause climate change. So we got to kill all the cows? Yeah, okay. Then you're going to have PETA getting involved. Don't kill the cows. Let's just release them over here. But nobody touch them. Don't feed them. Just leave them alone. And then the cows end up dying. I mean, come on. Come up with a sensible solution and let's talk about it. That's just it. They don't want anyone to come at the table and talk about it. They want to tell you what you're going to think. They're going to meddle. My God, they're meddlers. They tell you what you're supposed to think. I'm like, I don't need anyone to tell me what I need to think. I could figure this shit out on my own. Give me a steak. Well done. No pink on the inside.
I have my wife to tell me what to think.
Oh my God. All of it's just nuts. Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to change, y'all. I just don't know. For the first time, I'm really starting to think it's going to get a whole hell of a lot worse before it even gets better. If it gets better.
I don't think it's going to get better. We've done went down the road. I think it's called Highway to Hell.
Dun, 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 dun. Good AC/DC song.
I like to try and stay positive, silver lining and all, but that silver lining starting to get a little tarnished in my mind. And I hate that. I don't like operating in that kind of space, but I think it's going to be a necessity pretty soon or I will lose it. And I'm not ready to lose it, y'all. I'm not ready to be, put up on the shelf and left drooling and wondering what the hell's the point of it all. I'm not ready for that. I still got things to do and things to see and things to say. But they're driving me to it.
Like a Rivendell made for modern audiences.
Yay! Yeah. I can't wait. I can't wait. I've loved Tolkien all this time, and I'm going to get to see what the hell. I don't know. It's just, no.
So before we get out of here, I'd like to bring up a great actor who passed just the other day, Michael Gambon. He played multiple great movies, Open Range, Sleepy Hollow, Toys, but was probably best known for his work as Dumbledore after the death of the original in the Harry Potter series.
Yeah.
So.
Oh my God, you just said something. Hang on.
David McCallum also just passed away recently too. Ducky.
Oh, Michael Gambon Dumbledore was the Lieutenant General in Toys.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love that movie so much. I didn't realize that was him.
He was in Open Range too.
Yeah.
When you're all shot to hell and dying.
Oh my God. I knew he was in Sleepy Hollow. Of course, I knew he was Dumbledore, which I loved. I don't say the Richard Harris Dumbledore, I thought was more like the Dumbledore of the book. He played Dumbledore, like he played that, You didn't know. Is he insane? Is he eccentric, or is he really smart? And he's just, of course, we know he was really smart, and he was just watching everyone, and he was an eccentric wizard. I thought Richard Harris nailed that better, book Dumbledore, but oh my God, Michael Gambon, thank you, son. He carved that role of his own. He made it his own, and I love him in it.
Yeah, he did.
Love him in it. So see, we can have two Dumbledores and everybody can be happy because they were both so good at it.
Earwax. Earwax. I've overlooked. It's these jelly beans.
Oh, they're both amazing. They're both amazing. Yeah, that sucked when I heard that. It really did. So rest in peace, Michael Gambon, our beloved Dumbledore. We love you.
Raise your wands.
Raise your wands. Yep. Yep. That sucks.
So what have you got going, Arwyn, for this next week? What do you got going on? What are you and Arwina cooking up in your kitchen's pot for Halloween?
Well, let's see. Tomorrow, if Steven has a community stream, we'll probably be there. VacTube tomorrow night. Monday back at Mary's for her games, which y'all, those have been wild. If y'all have missed her past couple of Monday night game streams, you have to go watch. We talk about anything and everything. So, and then Tuesday, Sugared Spice, and then back with Arwina Activated on Thursday. I apologize, y'all, that we were not able to do it, but it just wasn't on the docket. We just couldn't do it. And then back here next Friday. I think that's it.
Yeah. Dave Bob.
Not a zip. Ferrets.
0.
Be back next Friday.
All right. We're probably not going to have a late night stream tonight. I don't think Mexican Iron Man can make it. Those will come back. Yes, we will. We are going to get back to doing the Friday night late shows. It's just probably not going to happen until after the wedding. So it's
understandable.
I know we've been away. It's my call. Mike keeps telling me, dude, just do them. And I'm like, that's something that me and him do together on Fridays to hang out and with everybody and chill and have a good time. And I don't like doing them without him. So that's my call. Someone was like, aren't you afraid your numbers are going to drop and this is going to happen? And I don't. I'm not worried about that. So
yeah.
I'm not worried about the numbers or the things. Me and him came up with that show to do together. So we'll do it together, or it just ain't going to happen. So when we get a chance, we will. If we don't, then.
Yeah. Understandable.
That's just the way it is. So, guys, it's going to send you over to Machinies. It is Friday. Machinies is going to have a great draw stream set up. We've been Loki rating over there. # blame Kurt. It's all Kurt's fault. Kurt lives. Blame Kurt. If you get over there and you see Machini doing his draw thing, just, # blame Kurt. It's Kurt's fault. Kurt lives. Mention the Kurt. He'll know what it means. I hope you all have a great weekend. It's been really crazy. There's all kinds of crazy things happening, but remember this, guys. Someone out there might need a pat on the back, a handshake, even a hug. It's not out of our wheelhouse to do that and care for another human being if they need it. So
yeah, agreed.
Be kind.
Be kind, yeah, as Arwina would say.
Yep.
Be kind.
And tell someone you love them. Tell someone you love them today, or you like them, or you're there for them. I mean, y'all have no idea how far that goes. It goes a very long way.
Because they might not be here tomorrow, and you never know. You never know what's going to happen.
Exactly.
So, guys, take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend to enter. And we'll see you guys in the next week in review. Have a great one, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.